Ready to follow along and let your English flourish? In this video, we'll fly through fascinating F words, from floor to forum, to help you sound more fluent every day. Floor, the surface you walk on inside a building. The kids are playing on the floor. Floorboard, a wooden board that makes up part of a floor. The old floorboards creaked when she walked. Flop, to fail badly or fall suddenly. His movie was a total flop at the box office. He flopped onto the sofa. Floppy, soft and not stiff. The puppy's floppy ears were so cute. Flora, all the plants of a particular region. The Amazon rainforest has rich and diverse flora. Flower, the colorful part of a plant that produces seeds. The garden is full of beautiful flowers. Flourish, to grow or develop successfully. Her business began to flourish after the pandemic. Flower pot, a container for growing plants. She planted some daisies in a flower pot. Flour, powder made by grinding grains, used for baking. Add 2 cups of flour to make the cake. Flow, to move smoothly in one direction. The river flows gently through the valley. Flu, a common illness caused by a virus. He stayed home because he had the flu. Fluctuate, to change or vary regularly. Prices fluctuate depending on demand. Fluent, able to speak or write a language easily. She's fluent in English and French. Fluff, small soft pieces of material or feathers. The cat's fur was covered in fluff. The dog tore up the sofa cushions. There was fluff everywhere. She fluffed up the pillows before going to bed. Fluffy, soft and light in texture. The pancakes were warm and fluffy. White fluffy clouds floated across the bright blue sky. Fluid, a substance that can flow easily. Water and oil are different types of fluids. Flush, to clean or redden suddenly. She flushed the toilet after using it. We use flush when water is used forcefully to clean or remove something, like a toilet or a pipe. But rinse is used for gentle washing, like rinsing vegetables or hair. She felt a sudden flush rise to her cheeks when he complimented her. Flushed, red in the face from heat, emotion, or exercise. He looked flushed after running. She felt flushed with embarrassment when she realized she was overdressed for the party. Flute, a musical instrument you blow into. She played a soft melody on her flute. Fly, to move through the air. An insect that can fly. Birds fly south for the winter. Fly, to move through the air. A fly was buzzing around the kitchen. Foam, small bubbles on a liquid. The waves were covered with white foam. Foam rubber. Soft rubber full of air. Used in cushions. The sofa is filled with foam rubber. Folly, a foolish or costly action. It would be folly to ignore the warning signs. Fetus, a developing baby inside the womb. The doctor checked the fetus during the ultrasound. Fog, thick mist that makes it hard to see. The airport was closed because of the fog. Foggy, full of fog, hard to see clearly. It was too foggy to drive safely this morning. Foil, thin metal sheet, or to stop someone's plan. She wrapped the food in aluminum foil. The police foiled the robbery. Fold, to bend something over itself. Please fold the clothes neatly. Folding, that can be folded. We bought a folding chair for camping. Fold up, to make smaller by folding. He folded up the map and put it away. Folder, a cover for holding papers. Keep your documents in a folder. Foliage, leaves of a plant, or trees. The autumn foliage looked beautiful. Folk, people in general or traditional. Country folk are very friendly. Folks, informal for parents or people. I'm visiting my folks this weekend. Folklore, traditional stories and customs. The region is rich in folklore. Follow, to go after someone or something, or to pay attention to what they do or say. Always follow the safety rules at work. The dog followed its owner home. He followed his doctor's advice and started exercising. I've been following that story on social media. She followed in her mother's footsteps and became a teacher. He never follows through on his promises. Follow up, to check or continue after something. The doctor will follow up next week. Let's follow up on this topic in tomorrow's meeting. I need to follow up on the job application I sent last week. We scheduled a follow-up meeting. Following, coming after, or group of supporters. The following day, we left early. Following, the singer has a huge following. She has over 10,000 followers on TikTok. Fond, showing love or affection, or having a strong liking for something. She has fond memories of her school days. He's very fond of his dog. She had fond hopes of becoming a writer someday. Fool, a silly person, or to trick someone. Don't let him fool you with his stories. Foolish, showing poor judgment. It was foolish to go out in that storm. Foolproof, so simple that it cannot go wrong. The new system is foolproof. Foot, the lower part of the leg. My foot hurts after running. On foot, walking instead of driving. We explored the city on foot. Footpath, a path for people to walk on. There's a footpath through the forest. Footage, film, or video material. The news showed footage of the fire. Force, physical power, or to make someone do something. The wind hit the door with great force. They forced him to confess. In force, legally active or valid. The new law is now in force. Forced, done without choice or naturally. He gave a forced smile during the meeting. Fore, in front or toward the front. The captain stood at the fore of the ship. Forefinger, the finger next to the thumb. He pointed with his forefinger. Foreign, from another country. She loves learning foreign languages. Foreigner, a person from another country. Many foreigners visit Spain each year. Foreleg, the horse injured its foreleg. Foreman, a person in charge of workers. The foreman checked the progress at the site. In this sentence, site means a place or location, especially where work or an activity is taking place. Foresee, to predict or expect something. No one could foresee the accident. Forest, a large area covered with trees. They went hiking in the forest. Foretell, to predict the future. The old woman claimed to foretell events. Forever, for all time, I'll love you forever. Forge, to shape metal or make a fake. He spent all day working in the forge. They forged a strong friendship over the years. He was arrested for forging documents. He forged his father's signature on the check. Forgery, the crime of making fake documents or art. The painting turned out to be a forgery. Forger, a person who makes fakes. The police caught the forger. Forgetful, often forgetting things. My grandpa is getting a bit forgetful. Forgiveness, the act of forgiving someone. She asked for his forgiveness after the argument. Forgo, to decide not to have something. He had to forgo dessert to lose weight. Fork, an eating tool, or a split in a road. He picked up the pasta with a fork. The path forks into two. Form, shape, official paper, or to create. Fill out the registration form. Clouds form in the sky. To form a queue, to line up in an orderly way. People formed a queue outside the cinema. In top form. At your best physical or mental condition. The athlete is in top form this season. Formal, following rules or polite style. The event requires formal dress. Formality, a polite custom or official procedure. The interview was just a formality. Former, having been something before, she is a former tennis champion. Forsake, to give up or leave something. He vowed never to forsake his friends. Fort, a strong building for defense. Soldiers guarded the old fort. Forte, something someone is very good at. Cooking is definitely her forte. Fortify, to make stronger, especially a structure. They fortified the walls against attack. Fortnight, a period of 2 weeks, UK English. They're going on holiday for a fortnight. Fortunate? Lucky. We were fortunate to have good weather. Fortunately, happily or luckily. Fortunately, nobody was hurt in the accident. Fortune. Great wealth or luck. He made a fortune in real estate. Fortune smiled on them. Forum. A meeting or online space for discussion. Students created a forum to share ideas. Don't forget to follow Word Warehouse and learn English with us.